Hey, Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. This is a test. I want to do a test, and so what am I going to do? I'm going to read something from Bruce Lee, and I'm going to try to keep the video around 5 minutes because I'm trying to find out if I'm still lagging. I'm trying to correct. Um, I'm trying to correct my lag and my sync problems right now. I think it's a video setting. So, all right, let's just read the preface or preface of Bruce Lee, The Letters of the Dragon. Maybe let's see here. Let's read introduction. Let's see how long the introduction. Okay, introduction. You are holding in your hands the literary equivalent of Bruce Lee's private photo album. Each and every one of these letters represents a snapshot of events and occurrences that were taking place in his life at the moment he recorded them. As such, each letter represents a historical milestone in the life of one of the 20th century's most charismatic and fascinating human beings. This book will allow you to be by Lee's side as he steps onto the boat that will bring him back to America for the first time since he was born there 18 years earlier. You will learn of his plans, ambitions, and dreams, practical dreams, as he would call them, which ones he actually willed to completion and which ones he allowed to pass from existence. You will be by his side as he begins to introduce to America the then unknown martial art of kung fu. You will share the deep philosophic wisdom and counseling he offered to gentlemen like Taiki Kimura, his most trusted friend and his assistant instructor at his first formal martial arts school in Seattle, Washington. You will witness Lee at his most creative as he begins to unveil plans to develop his own unique and revolutionary martial arts system, sowing the seeds of what will become his martial masterpiece of human freedom and personal expression, Jeet Kune Do. And I apologize if I'm butchering these words. With 2.5 minutes in. You will also be by his side as success begins to beckon when in the mid 1960s he is given the role of Kato in a short-lived Green Hornet TV series. You will also learn of his dignity and grace under pressure when this TV series was canceled and Hollywood virtually turned its back on this passionate young man of destiny. You will not see him wallowing in self-pity, but instead keep him busy trying to cheer up his friends, such as his Kwon Do master Hoon Rhee, Hoon Rhee, I guess, and students such as Larry Hartzell. You'll also be privy to highly personal correspondence between Bruce and his wife, Linda. Throughout the most challenging periods in his life, you will witness the pain of his separation from his family, his love for and his soul deep pride in his children, his delight in finally being able to provide for his family's future. Amen to that. His disillusionment with the jet set of the late 1960s and his freelings, friendships, and his feelings, friendships, and experiences with celebrities such as Roman Polanski, James Coburn, and Steve McQueen. Perhaps above all, you will see firsthand how his dedication to quality and self-improvement resulted in his first appearance in the leading role, instantly establishing him as the most exciting film actor of his era, and how the heads of Western studios, who only months before had condemned him as unbankable in North America, were now flying across the Pacific Ocean to persuade him to star in the North American feature films. You will also experience Bruce Lee in his pensive, quiet, and reflective moments, writing letters to friends and business associates. His soulfully expresses his will that humans act humanely, that they be real, honest, and genuine in their dealings with other human beings. And sadly, you will share his last thoughts and hopes, written in what would prove to be his final letter, a letter that is both tragic in its fulfillment and ironic in its promise, which he wrote to his friend and attorney Adrian Marshall, only hours before his death. These are the letters of a great man who accomplished many great things and made a difference in this world. They prove that Bruce Lee made full use of the 32 years of life that destiny granted him. They are presented in chronological order and hope that they may both move and enlighten you in a manner befitting the way he moved and enlightened all who were fortunate enough to know him. These letters reveal that his life epitomized the noble ethos of refusing to accept anything less than his personal best. His life embodied a personal philosophy of daily improvement, of cultivated greatness, of decency, of the recognition of the value of interpersonal relationships, of decency, of the recognition of overcoming adversity, and of the glorious triumph of the human spirit. Finally, Bruce Lee's letters reflect a life dedicated to the ideals of love, peace, and brotherhood, which fittingly happens to be the heartfelt phrase with which he so often included in his letters. John Little was the introduction. All right, that was 6 minutes and so. Let's see if this lags or not. If you all let me know on your end, I'd appreciate it if you want to be so kind. Thank you.